Good evening and welcome to Tickers Live on a Tuesday night. I hope you're all well. So, we have the usual guests in tonight. We may have some others joining in a bit. We will see. But our first guest tonight is, of course, Brian. How you doing,
Hello,
Brian?
hello, all you people from jolly old England land.
It's all good. I hope you got tea in that cup there.
It's just past 4 now, so it's high tea, of
It's
course.
high tea. That's good. Thank you. And then, of course, we've got the usual loonies as well. Now, everybody, I need a hug. I need a hug. Let's tell you what happened. I got an Amazon delivery today through the back gate, and they didn't lock the back gate correctly. Okay, so these two loonies below the craze, they go in and out the dog flap numerous times of a day into the back garden, and it's usually all secure. And they run about like loonies. They do what I call fuckery, and they go around eating sticks and bits and pieces. And when I open the back door, they come sheepishly back to me, looking like, "What you want? We're doing nothing." Open the back door after, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or maybe a bit less. I don't know what it was. Realised they weren't there. Looked to the right, and the back gate's open. And I'd had the delivery about an hour before, so he'd pull the gate when obviously the wind had got it and opened it. I went, "Oh fuck!" I really my heart sank. So I legged it out the back gate, like to the little corner where we are in. I shouted them a few times, like the top of my voice, hoping they'd just come legging it back to me, and they didn't. Woman across the way, she says, "What's up? The boys got out." I said, "Yeah." So she got a coat on, and she went down the road on this side here to have a look. I went down the other road to have a look. Spoke to a couple of people who were near the pond. There's a duck pond over there. And said, "Have you seen any dogs?" I said, "No, I haven't seen any at all." He said, "What else? A French bulldog." So, all right, if we see them, what number are you? So 114. So, okay, yeah, we'll make sure you get them back. Like if we see them. God, I thought they might have gone and legged it after ducks. But never mind. So as I'm walking back from a passage across there, which leads to another road, a man and woman came back with the two dogs, one holding each. They'd seen them, they knew who it was, and knew the dogs. And I'm sure they looked a bit sheepish, like they weren't trying to struggle. They just brought them back to me. And I have never ever been so absolutely happy to see those two loonies in my life. I mean, when they came in the house, they were all jumping up and down as if, like, "Fuck you, mate. After we just got out and you didn't even realise for 10 minutes, and we can go where we want, you know. We've come back because we wanted to come back, not because you wanted us to, you know." But I just need to make sure that whenever I get a delivery, because I normally get delivery to the front, it's easier to control. But this one delivered to the back. And I thought, okay, I'm not happy. I make sure that back gate is secured every single time now. Get someone through that back gate. I'm normally pretty good. I mean, I've had like Ronnie like 11 months now, so. But I tell you, I just want a big hug, everybody, because I was a bit stressed, and then work afternoon didn't go absolutely brilliantly. Something went wrong today with something, so.
Did you have a hard day of telling people to turn off their computers and turn them back on?
You know, I don't do that anymore, mate. I just go in meetings and talk to other people who tell them to turn off and turn on again. I give instructions to people how to turn off and turn on again. No, it's some Excel file that just went completely horrible wrong with a lot of information in which I've been doing, and it's screwed basically. It's just failed, screwed. I've just spent hours after work trying to do things with it, trying to repair it, trying to get another version of it, trying to do anything. It didn't work out well at all, so I'm really not happy with that. So it was a pretty mega stressful day, all in all. And these two loons are just asleep next to me as if they've not done anything wrong whatsoever. They were just oblivious to it. So, Rolly, let's go through all the people in the chat. Let's have a look what's going on. Yes, let's have a look who's here. Yes. Okay. Timepiece Bob upvoted. Thank you, Timepiece Bob. Ray Harrison. Evening all. Hello, Ray. Thank you. In Vacanza. Hello, everyone. Hello. Thomas Burnett, friend of the show. Look at how many incidents like last week. I'm going to say thank you very much, Thomas. Good evening. Chili Badger says, "What's up, mother cluckers?" Matt H, another friend of the show. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Matt. Bill K voted from Chicago. Thank you. James Advisor Hayes, where was my wrench? I did that for Thomas Burnett. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we got that fucking sorted out. Bill K, I'm close to Chicago. Says James the Advisor. Red Shovel, damn, I never got a ticket. No idea.
A ticket for what? Illegal plunging of a toilet?
I don't know what he means. I wasn't giving any tickets out for anything. No idea. No, I don't. You want to explain yourself, Shovel? Because I've fucking no idea what you're on about, mate. Okay. Thomas Burnett slightly cool today at 66. Who's 66?
The Fahrenheit here today.
I was saying, I thought you were trying to say that Brian, Thomas is 66.
No.
Oh, Caravan 114. It's not actually Caravan 114, but thank you. It's we actually have proper houses and proper names, and it's actually not Caravan 114. But thanks.
Anyway. You don't live on a barge boat?
No. Rolly Mania says no dogs, no shitters. Well, sorry, mate. You've already got the dogs here, so that's always that happen. Sorry, they'll always be here.
And it's been another week, so we know that Tickers has bought 2 more shitters to unbox.
No unboxing this week, actually.
Oh, good.
Tickers, are you growing a beard or just being lazy? I'm just being lazy. Come off it. I can't, it takes me weeks to grow a beard anyhow. It's not. I'm just being lazy, mate. Yeah. Absolutely. Red Shovel, see you outside. What was all that about? Can you hear an echo? What are you playing about?
That's me.
Oh, are you gonna do your special then? Go on then.
Super. Chat.
Thank you, Brian. I missed that. Muhammad Ali, £49.99. Just to get Brian to say those magic words. Shoot tonight the way they should be. Tickets, cigar, and Pepsi on the wrist. Thank you very much, Muhammad Ali. You are the legend. Thank you so much.
Stings like floats like a butterfly and super chats like a bee.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Mohammed. Yes, that will alleviate the stress somewhat of these two loonies. Crikey. Yeah, I'll just get them I'm getting 50 quid's worth of treats just for bunking off. I won't mind. I've got some nice food for them today. I don't.
Wait.
Go on, sorry, Brian.
Wait, we have bum licking.
Oh, okay. As I said, I don't skimp on anything with these two, and I get them decent food. And I had a big box worth of decent food today, so I don't mess about. I don't give them like, cheap food. Hey, what are you walking off stage for? Fucking diva, for God's sake. Diva,
he has to go get that taste out of his mouth.
It's 7 minutes past 9. Internet problems already. No, there's no internet problems. If you're gonna continue with that shit, you can disappear.
But if there is internet problems, watch what I can do now.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Oh. We have dogs We have dog movement. Okay, they're settling down and they're getting comfortable. Okay, good.
Oh, bless. Look at them.
Oh, wait. Look at that. Wait, we got to get that face back up there. Look at that face. Okay. Enough of the dog
He's
stuff.
so cute, isn't he? He is. I'm sorry. He is absolutely so cute, isn't he?
You know, really, this is the way we should do it. There we go.
There we go. Yes. No store tenants. We have illegal shitters on site. Hello, JJ at Junior Johnson, says Thomas Burnett. Sorry, I'll get through. Junior Johnson says, hello, Thomas. Big V in the house. Hello, Big V. Thank you very much. Excellent. So, let's have a look at, let's do a wrist check. So, it certainly isn't shit. It's not to everyone's taste. It is what I bought. What I bought last week. Do the honors, Brian, because you know what you can do with your new toy. Full screen me. There we go. So it is the Bolivar Astronaut 1966. Proper decent watch there. So not to everyone's taste, but it is pretty damn good. Very, very accurate. And as I said, model that went on the SR-71, the X-15s, the U-2, and the A-12 planes, and they were worn by astronauts before they ended up on Apollo 11. Brian, what are you wearing, sir?
With a beautiful bracelet.
Oh, Jubilee, yes, the coffin bracelet.
Yeah.
Which is worth nearly as much as the watch itself.
So I am wearing, and I will manage this. Are you ready? Are you ready? Watch how I can do this. I am wearing one of the lower priced watches in my collection, but this is the one that if I had to grab one real quick because the house was on fire, this is the one I'm grabbing. The rest of them are going up.
Really? Honest, seriously? What? Not left-hand drive, not meteorite, nothing.
No.
This
one with the original bracelet took me 7, almost 8 years to find, and then 2 years to get it serviced correctly and polished and cleaned up.
Are they worth a lot of money?
No, I'm an idiot. I actually bought it for, I believe, $280 on eBay, and the service cost $400.
Wow.
But this is the very rare automatic day date Swiss movement Elgin Mickey that I've only seen like 2 or 3 others before, and they were beat to crap.
Wow. Do you know what? It's mad because even though you'll get somebody who would pay probably a fortune for that who really wanted one, wouldn't you? Of course you would.
Look at the case shape. That's just
early
1970s sexy.
Look at that big crystal on it. That mad crystal. It's a proper, like a box crystal or something. That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's a very good grade of plastic too.
Yeah, this has got plastic. This is plastic as well. Do you know what? Everyone complains about plastic crystals, but I love it. Just get Polywatch out and it just works. Yeah, you know what I mean?
And this one's got the so the movement in it is a Swiss made automatic movement, but it's stemmed in reverse, where the first position out sets the time, and then the second one out sets the day and the date, and it's a quick set.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So what movement is in it? The Swiss movement. What is it?
I don't know what exact movement's in it. It's just marked Elgin.
Okay. Oh yeah, James Advisor's only on it. Elgin USA has only put that down. Nice one, James.
Yep. But it's a Swiss automatic movement. So
wow. Excellent. Excellent.
And if you want, I can put on a more expensive watch for Rolly. I can do that. I just like to wear different watches.
Yeah, and I mean, I could afford to buy one. I don't care. I'll buy what I like, not what people want to see.
I can say this on this show: my Todger still gets stiff without wearing a Rolex.
Excellent. Nice to know. Thank you for sharing. Right. So what we got today then? We've got some
It gets
wonderful,
bigger if I'm wearing a Rolex, but
some wonderful things to look at. Let's see what we can look at now. So the first one we have today
oh,
is this. Okay, this is a Trasca Ventura GMT, Brian.
oh,
Look out that Todger of yours now. Okay, so
it just it broke. It hit the bottom of the desk.
first thoughts, Brian, on that. First thoughts on that. Do you like it?
What the hell is a Trasca?
No idea. I've never heard of it before. It's interesting as well that right. The first thing, let's say what I do like about. I love the dial. I love the texture on the dial looks really nice.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact is that the GMT hand is not a different color. It needs to have orange tip, doesn't it? Really, don't you think?
Doesn't bother me.
Doesn't it?
Nah, doesn't bother me.
Okay. Well, okay, that's fine.
The
I do
GMT.
quite like that dial. It looks like that's not a porcelain dial, is it at all? It just looks a bit. Does it look porcelain, that dial, to you?
It just looks like a flat white dial.
Flat white. Okay, perhaps it's my eyes. Perhaps it's my.
Or your screen is better than mine.
Sorry.
Maybe your screen is better than mine, but it just looks like a flat white dial.
Okay, it's a large screen that work sent to me.
Right.
So use for everything. I don't know. Maybe not. Does everyone else think there's something different about that dial, or does everyone think that's just a normal flat white dial? Am I just being blind, or is there anything different about that dial? Anybody?
Well, as I look at it on the bigger screen, they did outline the tip of the GMT arrow in the color of the writing on the dial just above 6 o'clock and the date. So there is a little bit of color in there for you.
Okay. So Peruka said it has a wart at 10.
It's got an extra nipple.
It has. Now I'm just trying to work out. I don't know much about this brand, to be absolutely honest. So, okay. So, in the advent of the Miyota 9075 GMT, which is
I'm out.
I don't know if it actually has got that. They mentioned it on a previous watch. I think it looks nice, but you wouldn't have it with a Miyota movement, wouldn't you? No, not at all. What's happened here? You wouldn't have it with a Miyota movement at all, no?
Nah.
Okay.
I got some standards. If I'm gonna get a Miyota movement, I may as well get a Seiko.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
No.
So let me just have a look. I think it looks quite nice. They do a carbon black, an Arctic white, a steel blue, and a bottle green. I wonder if they're going to show the other colours or just the white. I do like that Arctic white. So let's have a look. 46mm, 10mm thick, 38.5mm diameter, 150 meters water resistant. That looks about. I reckon it's going to be about 650 quid. How much do you think this is, Brian?
Well, I would say if this is the perfect watch for somebody who likes vanilla ice cream with nothing on top, likes herbal tea or water with no ice in it. This is just okay. It's a watch, great, and it's a Miyota movement, trying to look like the 39mm Oyster Perpetual with a little bit of color on it. And with the Miyota movement, if it's much more than $800 US, then forget it. I'm not even buying it unless I'm not buying it at all. But I'd say $800.
I think they tried to make it look a bit like a Grand Seiko-ish, but obviously not at the price point.
Yeah, I think
I
Rolly
really hope
Mania.
that it's not Grand Seiko money.
Rolly Mania got it right. £12.99.
Right. Wow. Let's have a look how much it is then. Yeah,
Yeah,
bracelet was fairly okay. Let's
maybe
have a look.
maybe at Pound Saver it would be £5.
So yeah, it's got 9075 automatic Miyota movement. So surely they're not going to pay. They're not going to charge big money for it. It does look quite nice, but let's just have a look. What sort of price they think it's going to be?
Was that a micro?
$720, nearly on your £800, mate, or your $800, near enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
They reckon it's compelling price. Really?
Did it look like it had a little micro adjust in the clasp of some sort?
What do you think? No? Do you think you lift up that? No, I don't think. Yeah, it says push. Yeah, it has, hasn't it? Where you push that. Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now I think it's worth $720 US.
What? Because she's got a micro adjust on the clasp. Seriously, taking the piss.
Yeah, because Seiko's bracelets are notoriously shitty. With they jingle more than jingle more than Ticker's old 1968 Morris Minor.
I must admit, it's an alternative, isn't it, to I don't know, a fancy Seiko 5 GMT, isn't it?
Yeah,
which doesn't have a micro adjustment on the bracelet. So yeah, it's an alternate. I think the dial's been nicely done.
Yeah.
I would personally think that the GMT hand should be a different color just to be able to identify it very quickly.
It's the one with
GMT hands with an orange tip.
I think it should have a red tip so that way you can get medication for herpes.
Okay, yes, absolutely. Thank you. Right, what's the next one? Okay, we have a Zenith Chronomaster Sport Titanium. Thoughts, Brian?
They're catching up to Omega with as many versions of the Chronomaster Sport. I mean,
yeah,
good God. How many times? No.
You don't like it?
Don't like it.
Reasons for not liking it?
The date is sideways and stuck in there at 4:30.
Well, it's not 4:30, it's 4:20.
4:21.
Yeah, when is that? Yeah, okay, 4:21. It's never been 4:30. Yeah. And I'm sure you said last week with one that had a sideways date that was 4:30. I never picked it up on. I thought, okay, never mind.
Well, it's halfway. It's halfway between 4 and 5, so that's 4:30. Don't argue with me.
Okay, there you go.
Just keep in mind what I can do now. See, I can do that, and then you can't talk, and I can just sit here. Okay. No, I think Zenith has too many versions of this Chronomaster format. Just too many.
Yeah, I think it actually looks quite nice, except my old pet hate of having that subdial of a different color to the other two. Actually, all three subdials are different color. One's silver, and one's that dark grey. One's white. I just think that I don't know. I saw last week Zenith doing that.
And the different colors is the only thing I like about this.
Wow, that's brilliant. Okay, so let's have a look what everyone else thinks about it. Okay, Peruka Tickers, why don't you review good watches for once? You see, Peruka, that's just your opinion. You see, opinions are like arseholes. Everyone's got one. Someone will like this watch. It's not a complete shitter. So I'm reviewing watches that are out that have been released last week. And whether I like them or not is just my matter of opinion. I'm certainly not going to go and review watches that I like and no one else does, because that's not me.
You know what Peruka would like? Haruka would like a silver dialed 40 millimeter Vacheron Constantin with one hand. Just one hand. That's it. Manual.
Not 40 mil. No, too big for him. 40 mil. 36 mil.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Either. Yeah. We should be on stage, mate. Sweeping up.
There.
Okay.
I'll give you some price ones. There you go. Read that one.
I quite like this one. I like to tell you what you say. He says about £9,000. Okay. Big V says £9,500.
I think they're.
Okay.
I
What
think
do you
they're
think?
about right. I think it's about $12,000 US.
Yeah, and I think, I'm going to put that bottom one on. Yeah, okay. So, Tickers destroyed Tim Wright and his anti-veteranate. Yeah, true. If anyone saw that, he was going on basically mocking the poppy and not know what the poppy, didn't know anything about the poppy, and generally taking the piss out of the poppy, and then tried to say that he was learning, and then on the other show that he does, he wouldn't let Mental Jock on, who is actually a proper veteran, who's made poppies when it went for some time, So I went on his behalf and I destroyed him. And he said, he kind of deflected and said, well, I'm learning. What about you and your show when you're learning? If you say something wrong about a watch, I'll just come and destroy you. And I said, do you know what? I said, not knowing what movement is in a watch is a slightly bit different than not knowing that May 25th in your country is National Poppy Day and what the poppy means, and knowing why your country is actually free because of what people did in the world wars. Bit different.
And why your country's free is because what us Americans did in the 2 world wars.
Yeah.
So, sorry, couldn't resist.
Well, it's just the fact is what happened. That's just generally why we respect the poppy. And
yeah,
I just said you're so far up your own arse, full of importance, and if it doesn't concern you, and if it's not about Rolex, you're not interested. Absolutely. So back to watches. Yeah, I'm saying this is going to be $10,500. I will say. Yeah. Okay. Red Shovel said, you've done so well not doing the poppy thing till now. Well, somebody mentioned it, so I thought I would just mention it. Not wrong with that, mate. Don't you go defending anybody. It's my show. I'll say what I fucking want when I want. Don't care. It's true. There are more people on this probably watching this who were supportive of what I did than didn't, because they know what the poppy means. Bye. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out.
Would this Zenith look better on a NATO strap?
Do you know what? I don't know, because it's a pilot's watch at the end of the day, isn't it? I don't know. I think a leather strap. I can't really see what that strap is. So I'm gonna just scroll and have a look what that strap is and see, because I think a leather strap. I think a brown leather strap is what it would deserve to be on. Let's have a look what that's.
That looks like a fitted rubber.
Yeah, I don't know. A chronograph on a rubber strap. I don't know. I can't see it. That's why I wouldn't put the Speedy on a rubber strap. It's Seamaster, yeah. Speedy, no. It's a chronograph. It deserves to be on a leather. It deserves to be on a leather strap. Don't you think, Brian?
I would rather see it on a bracelet or a leather or a leather.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if you want to be a true pilot, if it wants to be a true pilot watch, it should have some adjustability so it can go on the outer sleeve of the jacket of the pilot. But yeah, that's some sort of fitted rubber.
It seems very Omega-ish, isn't it?
Well, I think they went with a rubber strap for this to try to make it as light as possible to go with the titanium case.
Yeah, that's a 24 mil, isn't it? That width, don't you think? I don't know how big the watch is, but that to me, that's got a wide strap and not a lot of lugs going. I reckon that strap is at least 24 mil.
Yeah, it depends on the case size.
No, I reckon the case size is 44. I'm going with a 44 case, and I'm going for 24 mil strap. Oh, 41 mil case. So I got it wrong. Okay, 40 just shows I don't. I guess it was 41 mil. Looks bigger than 41. Grade 5 titanium.
Probably 22 millimeter lugs.
You think 20? Yeah, well, maybe them. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Don't you think? Am I right that it looks quite wide? Don't you? You think that's only 22?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I did get it wrong with the case size, so perhaps I'm wrong generally. Let's see if anybody else has got some prices to go up before we go. Right. Okay. Okay. The American Legion brought National Poppy Day to the United States by asking the Congress to designate Friday before Memorial Day as National Poppy Day. Thank you. So Matt H says rubber, right? Yeah, it's on. I take it you're answering to what was on it before I saw it before Brian spotted it. But do you think, right, Matt? Do you think it looks better on rubber? I definitely don't think it does.
Okay, I think for titanium, I think it looks great on rubber.
Fair enough. Right, let's just go through and have a look. I need to find out now what size that is. You're probably right at 22. But let's. Okay, presenting two variants. The new watch offers a vertically satin brushed 3-link titanium bracelet or a novel FKM rubber strap. Okay. So it's 11,400 Swiss francs or 10,900 on the rubber strap. So what's that in dollars, Bri?
10,900. Let's see. No, I don't want to do all that bullshit. My computer's having a.
There it is on the There it is on the bracelet for you, Brian.
10,900 Swiss francs to US dollars. 12,284.
Wow, you're right on the money there, didn't you? You said 12.5, I think you said there, didn't you?
They've been pushing their prices up too far.
All right, have they? Wow, okay. Yeah. Let's see if it just tells you case size 41. Doesn't tell you. We need to have a look later. We need to have a look and see what size lug width it is, because it's annoying me now. Okay, next we have Brian's favorite. We have these watchers. The new Omega Seamaster Planet Ocean 600 meter boutique exclusive collection. Thoughts, Brian?
The only thing I like that thick is my hamburgers.
Fair enough. Things are thick. You're just not a fan at all. Then no.
These things are thick. I owned a Planet Ocean, whichever, just the GMT version, and it was like 15.5, 16 millimeters thick. They're thick.
They're thick, are they? Right.
Yeah. They're thicker than that Las Vegas prostitute version of you.
Didn't know there was one.
Yeah. Thick. Yeah. How much are they trying to rape people for these?
Oh, I don't know. Out the two. I think I have to go for the green one a bit over the silver dial because the other one looks a bit bland.
I like the green one. I like the way they colored in the green on the pushers. The chronograph pushers have a little bit of green to them.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Yeah,
nice little touch of color, and the green's not overwhelming. I don't know if I'd wear it on a green strap. It'd be too much green.
Maybe too much green. I don't really do green. No,
maybe a black strap with green stitching.
Yeah, that could work. So Peruka says boutique edition because they deserve the boot. Thomas Burnett says he really like the new Planet Ocean. They are too thick though. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So why? So are these thicker than normal, or is it just? So
well,
it's a new planet. It's a new Planet Ocean. Is it thicker than the old Planet Ocean?
No, I just think they're thick.
Right. Okay. Does anybody know whether they're thick? I mean, is it why would they be thicker than the old Planet Ocean?
Well, and then the chronograph is going to be thicker even more because it's got more on top of it.
Right, of course, yes, yeah. The way Thomas said he really likes the new Planet Ocean. They are too thick though. That makes me think that it's a new one. It's thick when the old one isn't. I mean, they are quite a hefty watch anyhow, aren't they?
Well, maybe they added that Spyrite stupid silly thing in the middle of it, and that adds another couple millimeters. Who knows? It's a Swatch Group shitter. I'm not buying one.
Okay. Of course you're not. At least you've got something nice to say about it. Which I'm actually quite surprised that you even complimented the color, the color of the dial or the color of the pushers, and generally, I'm actually quite surprised you did mention that.
Well, I'm not saying it's a bad watch. It's just a bad company.
Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. Right. So let's just go through and kind of.
And you could run it you could run the chronograph as a dual time because of the way they set up the hours and minutes.
Okay, that's quite good, but the green one doesn't look very green in that picture, does it? It's kind of looks almost. They both almost look the same color there, don't they? The color of the, don't they?
No, I think they're doing a dark gray GM. Oh,
they're doing a dark gray. Yeah, that's just a monochrome doing the same as his last week with shit pictures. Okay, there's the green. Right. I see what they're doing now. They are doing grey ones and they're doing the green. Yeah.
Oh, okay, now they got a green three-hander.
Yeah, we've got a green three. So what do we think of the green three? I think I even prefer the green three-hander, actually.
I like the green chronograph because it adds the green to the pushers, and I think that makes the watch more interesting looking, and the green subdials.
So surely the three-hander can't be as thick as the chronograph because it hasn't got the chronograph movement.
God, it shouldn't be. If those two watches are the same thickness, that means that there's a big old plastic spacer in there, some air in there that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
Nah.
What sort of price are we going to be? Okay, well, I reckon you're going to be paying $7.5 for the three-hander and $9.5 for the chronograph. And that's English pounds.
I think you're a little high on the three-hander. I think the three-hander is going to be about $7 US, and the chronograph is going to be, I think you're about right. I think it'll be about 11.5 US.
Oh, right. So you're gonna say there's $4,000 difference between the chronograph and the three-hander?
Yeah. That's what I'm going to say.
Interesting. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. What's everyone else think price-wise?
I don't think anybody cares. Although Ray said $14K for the chrono.
Matt H says the three-hander is lovely, very cool grey bezel. Yeah, three-hander is definitely cleaner to me. Very, yeah. There's only one Amiga chronograph out there, and that's the Moonwatch, and I have one. Thank you. Sorry.
Is that? Do you have the actual watch that went to the moon?
No, I don't, but I do have the correct model with the Hesalite crystal.
When the moon landing happened in 1969, were you already a pensioner then?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so drawing my pension. Yeah, I was on my paper round. Oh, by the way, if anyone is in UK, there was an interesting thing on last night, apparently on BBC 4 on the moon landing. Quite an interesting thing. It's available on Catch Up. So if anyone is actually out of the in the USA and has got VPN, you can fool it to play BBC 4. You'll find it on the Apollo 11. Supposedly, a mate of mine watched it last night. He said it was really good. Used the proper radio frequency recordings from the landing and stuff, and it's supposed to be quite good. There we go. I digress, but yes.
Just to make you feel bad, I live close enough to the Kennedy Space Center that I keep hearing the sonic booms when they take off and return.
Do you? Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will make it over there one day. I promise you. I'm going to go. I'm going to go over to.
Yeah. All right. Back to these sleepy watches.
Yeah, back to the sleepy watches. Ray Harrison's, yeah, so Planet Oceans are pretty thick anyway. He likes the heft. That's correct. So, sorry, you put that up. I'll let you control. You stay here. Yeah, I'll give my hand the rest. Graham Cartwright, 6,500 for the three-hander and 10,000. All right, so you're going for like $3.5-4 difference. I went for like $2,000, $2.5. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know whether Dirt Diggler is trying to take the piss about having a wrench. No, we don't need to give any more wrenches out. Actually, Dirt, we have two people who have a wrench, so we're good.
Hola, mi hermano, Dirt, cómo está? He's probably on a 6 taco break right now from work.
Right, so let's go and see what prices we've got on these.
Yeah.
And does it give the thickness? Oh, they do that one as well. They do that color as. Would you like that color? Like a baby vomit color.
I like that. I almost bought an all white Seamaster. And then they pissed me off and I buggered out and then they didn't respond to me afterwards. I like that color. That would look very good on a woman too.
That's a quite nice color, doesn't it? That's actually quite nice, yeah. Yeah. Okay, they're going to surprise us with any other colours now because they keep scrolling down with different colours. I do like the back. Yeah, the back of it looks just cool, and the back of it does look quite nice. Okay, so the time and date models are 43.5 millimeter in diameter, 16.2 millimeter in height.
16. Wait. Say, I'm sorry.
Sorry. 16 mil for the three-hander.
For the 16 mil for the three-hander.
Yeah, right. And 19 mil for the other one. Oh my God! Listen, the old one's not 19 mil, is it? Matt H, haven't you got Am I dreaming of you got a Planet Ocean? Put in the chat. I can't remember what you've got. Have you got Planet Ocean, Matt? I'm sure he has. Mil. He's never, and yeah, I'm sure. And I've worn a Planet. I borrowed a Planet Ocean from BQ. They're not 19 mil. Not even 16.5 mil. I mean, it wasn't a chronograph. It was a three-hander, I think, but it wasn't 16.2. Yeah, Peruka's got a Planet Ocean chrono. Right. And Ray Harrison's got a Planet Ocean 600. Do you any idea, guys, what thickness, especially Peruka, what thickness is your chrono? It ain't anything like 19 mil, is it? Wow, that's bonkers. I didn't expect that. No wonder that Thomas were on the money when he said that it was too thick.
What are your dogs doing over there?
Ronnie's having a mad moment and rubbing his head on a cushion that's on the that's on the sofa.
He's trying to make his bed.
Reggie's just looking at me unexpectedly. I need to answer this question. You don't have the correct model, so-called Moonwatch tickers. The correct model. Okay. What I meant is, of the models that are made now, the two, you know what I mean, Thomas. The two models he made is a Hesalite Crystal and a Sapphire Sandwich. And out of the two models, mine is more correct with the Hesalite Crystal. That's what I meant. I did actually reference the Hesalite Crystal when I first do it. So let's not do any willy waving. You know what I meant.
Tickers, the closest yours got to going to the moon was when it left China and ended up on your wrist, which hangs near Uranus.
Yes, that's right. Yes, correct. Thank you very much. Yes,
you're welcome.
So I can't believe 19 million. Yeah, okay. So
19.
Hopefully Peruka's just gone to whack it out and measure it. Or was that a different show?
19. I thought the old Planet Ocean 600s were like 15 and a half.
Okay, is the Planet Ocean 600, is that a chronograph though?
No.
So it's the chronograph one I'm more interested in, because 16.2 is ridiculous. I don't think the old non-chronograph is anything like 16.2, but the chronograph at 19, I'm spewing over that. I think 15. I've had watches I've reviewed of 15 mil, and they're too big. You know. Yeah, that's bonkers. That. Okay, so Ray Harrison said 14/15 with a dome sapphire. So that's for his PO16. So 14/15. That's 16.2. That's ridiculous. That's bonkers. Wow. Let's see how much they're ripping us off for that. They're going to charge us a load more money, aren't they? Because they're giving us more metal. They're going to also thicker watch. You're getting more for the money. Really? Right. Let's have a look. Let me have a look. I keep showing up. Right. Okay. So the 600 is €7,800.
How much?
And 7,800. The colours different. So 7,800 for the grey and green, and 8,300 for the beige. So that nice babysit colour is going to charge you more money. They're going to charge you an extra €500 for the babysit colour.
Okay, so 8K for the time only.
Yeah.
What about
7,800 or 8,300? Okay, so the big thick one.
And €10.7 for the
10.7. Yes.
And they're 45.5 millimeters on the chronographs and 43.5 on the time only.
Yeah. You're getting a massive big chunk of 45.5 and 19 mil. Hell. That's bonkers, isn't it?
I figured out what's happened. Here's what's happened. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm all ears.
Somebody at Breitling fired a designer or got a designer from Breitling to get a job over at Omega to help sync the company, because they're going into old Breitling sizes now. And those old Breitling sizes didn't work out so well. So that's what happened. Breitling is trying to sync Omega by sending one of their designers over there to screw with them. That's ridiculous. A 45 millimeter watch that's 19 millimeters thick.
I mean,
Yeah.
even that 3-hander 16 mil is bad enough because I mean, but you're never gonna get a 19 mil under a cuff for in a boardroom, are you?
No. I mean, even Invicta owners are going, dang, that's big.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
Ridiculous.
I'm trying to
Okay.
think, guys. I'm trying to think of anything apart from you know. I can't really think of any mainstream watch for 10 grand that's 19.5 mil.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that Brigade that I bought is 14 and a half, and I thought that was a little on the thick, or 15. I was like, that's a little crazy. No, at 19 and a half. Get out of here.
That's bonkers. Okay, we've got something different here. We've got a new bronze dive watch called March Lab. March Lab Belzer. Made in France. What do you think of this?
Sacre bleu.
It's trying to be a Blancpain 50,000 straight away. Looking at that, looking at the bezel, innit? Very old school bezel. Even though it's a new watch, it's looking very old school. I'm not sure I like the yellow numbers on the bezel. I think I'd prefer it to be white.
The only real issue I have with this watch is, well, first of all, I think it's either a bronze or a brass case of some sort, which I don't like automatically.
You don't like bronze cases?
No. I'm oxidizing just plenty. I don't need any more help with anything else oxidizing around me.
All
But
right, okay.
I don't like the odd color of the date.
Okay.
It's the only color on.
Oh yeah, I could see that. Odd colour of the date, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't even notice that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't mind. I don't mind the 4 o'clock crown there, Chili Badger, because the 4 o'clock crown means it's more protected than a 3 o'clock crown for a right hander. So that doesn't bother me that much. But the bronze bothers me, and then that lime green or neon green date.
Do you know what I'm Do you know what I'm thinking movement wise? I'm thinking NH35 because of that bronze, because of the 4 o'clock crown.
Yeah.
Are you? I mean, I don't know a price or anything.
No, it's a shitter. It's a shitter watch and movement.
Yeah, it's nothing expensive, is it? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So Ian said it's not a nice watch to look at. You're right, Ian. It isn't, mate. It isn't. It would look. I don't mind bronze watches, but it would look better if I think of the numbers on the bezel weren't that color. They were horrible. The date and the numbers on the bezel make it not nice to look at.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that Chili was so against. So I take it, Chili, you don't have a Seiko diver in your collection, because if you get a Seiko diver, you're gonna get a 4 o'clock crown.
Tickers, we don't argue with the Badger.
No one argued with him. I'm just, no. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Okay.
He'll jump up and bite you in the boy sacks.
So let's find out more about this then. Let's see what's going on with this. I do like a bit of bronze watches. So, like, okay, so vintage inspired aquatic watches from the 50s and 60s. This is a more 1970s design. Okay, fair enough. I would have gone with 60s. 40 mil, 40 and a half mil. Oh, we don't mind 40 and a half mil thickness off the last one. No, that's fine. No, still not liking that picture. No, date is that date wheel. That why did they make it that colour? It's the only thing
What?
on that color. They should have made the numbers on the bezel white, and they should have made the date white.
Or made the date the same color as the numbers on the bezel, or the March lab name, or make it something. But what it's like they got a little leprechaun inside there just holding up the date. Little Irish guy in green. I don't get it.
No, I don't get it either. Let's find out more about now. The bat looks boring. What the fuck's that? I don't know.
Sapphire crystal, wait, bronze. Yep, bronze case. Oh, look, it's got a picture on the back to cover up the battery.
Yes. Okay, so it's got a Le Jeu Perret caliber G100, an alternative to an ETA Installiter. Do we know much about that movement? Is that an ETA Installiter played with movement? Is that what it is? Is it based on that?
Here's what I know. It went from being a $300 watch to a $3,000 watch just by doing that.
Really? Is that one of them high-end movements?
I don't think it's that high-end, but
you think they're going to... Right, it's okay, guys. So what price are we going to say this is then? I was going to put it at 300 and 400 quid, and I was convinced it was going to have a Seiko movement in.
It's got a solid back, custom made. I'm putting it at $3,499 US.
You're taking the piss, really. Honest, no. I wouldn't. God's sake, I was gonna say $1,500. Wow, you're gonna put in double mine. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who pays?
I think they're high as. I think they're high as a kite with their design and their pricing.
Right. Okay. So Whole Milk's going the same as me. He's going exactly in with 1,500. Big V's going in with 2,000. Wow. Chili Badger's going in with 1,756. Hope you've not been cheating. That's a 2.5 grand. Everyone's going bloody high. What's everyone smoking? I'm going at 1,500, and I think that's not worth 1,500. Ian's going safe with a sub 5 grand. Sub 5.
Ian has put what the watch is worth, not what the watch is going to be listed for sale for.
Yeah. Okay, Thomas is going in. Most people are going in at 2.5K for this piece of shit. Let's have a look. So you know what? If Rate My Shitter was still here now, I think that'll be fucking straight in there.
Wait, I could do it live.
Do you know what? I've had some requests for that to come back.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of requests from different camps for Rate My Shitter to come back, It
was a brilliant segment.
You've already seen, yeah, I know. I'm beginning to think so myself, actually. I might work on that, May put a poll up. You know what I mean? May just do a poll and see what everyone thinks. Actually, put in the chat, guys, as a matter of interest. If you want Rate My Shitter to come back, put a 1 in the chat. For those of you who are new to the channel and don't know about Rate My Shitter, basically, I got people to send in email to a specific email address, pictures of their shitter watches, and the panel and the rest of the audience, yourselves in the chat, basically talked about them and rated them. And they're rated in T. So anything that's not a shitter, absolutely everyone's got it wrong, is a proper perfect cup of Yorkshire Gold. If it's an absolute shitter, then it's I don't know, it's a broken hospital tea machine tea.
Yeah.
I
think the worst one we had was the urine of somebody who drank hospital tea.
Yeah. So whoever we get on the panel is the different variations of worst tea they make up. You know, they're sort of like, you know, they'll just create something that's very, very, very bad tea. You know,
And we had a brilliant announcement for it.
we did. From Brian.
Uh-oh.
So I'm just having a look now.
Super chat.
Muhammad Ali, another super chat, £19.99. Rate my shitter, please bring it back. It's light-hearted fun. Wow. Think we might have to do that then, Mohammed, because you are the big supporter of the show.
And it's time to rate my shitter.
Yeah, that get people who not new. That was who are new to the show. That's the announcement of Rate My Shitter.
And there was a toilet.
Let's just have a look. So Ray Harris is 1,100 quid. So Thomas wants it back. Ian wants it back. Chili wants it back. Big V, I don't know if you were around, sir, when he won it, but you're put a one anyhow, so if you haven't heard it. Graham Cartwright wants it back. Okay. So I'll have to change the password for the account. Interesting. Right. Okay. I don't want to tell you to email in yet because I haven't logged into the Rate My Shitter email for such a long time. I've got to remember what the password is.
The toilet could be full.
The toilet could be full. So I have a specific email address for it. So what I want to do first of all is check that I can get into the email. So I'll let you know next week. And if I get the email working, I'll tell you what the email is next week live on the show. And if you have any pictures available of your shitter watches, if I give you the email address, you can always email them to the email address. Why I've got the show. The show's an hour. So you've got plenty of time just to email the pictures over.
It's only the show's only an hour. It seems longer.
No, it's an hour and 2 minutes so far. So 30 Danny's actually what cuts off from being a shitter? What's cut? Do you know what, mate? There's not really tough, so to speak. It's like if you think it's a shitter, your watch. If you think I don't know if it's got some odd dial or it's got an odd strap or it's got an odd material. The more interesting, the better it gets destroyed. If it's, for instance, just an Invictus sub copy, well, yes, it's an Invictus sub copy, but it actually probably looks quite nice because the subs are nice. But if it's like a real weirdo thing, you know what I mean? When we have some real weirdo stuff, the more weird, Dally, the better. The more content we've got with it to take the piss. You know what I mean?
If it's more than 19 millimeters thick, it's definitely a big old shitter.
I mean, I know I've been known before now to go on eBay and find some. Not bought them, I just found the adverts for them on eBay because you get some weird and wonderful watches. So if it's weird and wonderful, so if it's something like an Invictus sub, well, I think subs are very nice looking watches. So it's not really going to be in the shitter category because it's nothing weird to look at apart from the name on the dial. But if it's really, really, so it doesn't matter about the price then. No. Price. We've had stuff, mate, that are $3,500, $4 grand, and we thought, what, or more than that? What the fuck is that? What are they smoking?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, the price doesn't matter. No, there's no cut off on price. It just has to be a weird and wonderful looking watch. Not wonderful looking, a weird looking watch.
I think Aventi or Jacob & Co.
Yes. Right, let's just see what we think about this. So let's have a look now.
Yeah, how much is this French turd?
Oh, €2,195 or $2,023. That's nearly my 1,500 quid English, isn't it?
Yeah.
In it, 2023.
Yeah. That's what they're asking for it. Now, what's it really going to sell for? 200.
If they're going to sell that for that price, they're still going to be stuck with him on the shelf in 6, 8, 10 months. You might get them. You might get them. What did we say last year? What was it? Was it TK Maxx? You might get these in TK Maxx in a year's time.
Yep. Ooh, I'd rather talk about that Habring 2 Irwin Lab Bronze Edition. Wow.
Oh, this. Oh, right.
Fourth
okay.
one. Yeah. I like the stuff Habring 2 does.
Okay. So now, this is a curveball thrown in by Brian.
Yeah.
You like that?
Look at that. Sector dialed bronze. Handmade by made by a couple that live in Austria. Look at how good looking that is. I bet that's even Peruka approved.
It's a bit, sorry, I'm going to say it looks a bit bland. Can I say it looks a bit bland?
Shush. We'll wait for Peruka to weigh in, and then I'll be right. In the meantime, super check.
Thomas Burnett, £4.99. Just email you some pictures of one of my shitters. Rate it. Okay.
Careful.
Okay, just bear with us a second. Let me just get comfy on my chums. I'm slumping on my chair again. I shouldn't be. My apologies for everyone who's noticed I was slumping. Right. Okay, we have an off the cuff rate my shitter. Now I'm just going to bring the pictures up. I don't want to catch anybody numbers now. Okay, so I've got.
You tell me.
He sent me them on WhatsApp, but he hasn't got his number on WhatsApp, so we're good. I'm just going to keep the pictures. There's a couple of pictures, right? So let me just share this tab, okay?
Tell me when to do the announcement.
Yeah, go on. Let's just. Oh, it's more than that pictures. Let's have a look what pictures we've got. We've got a few pictures here. Right. Okay, how many pictures? 1, 2.
And it's time to rate my shitter.
There we go. What do we think of this?
Blow it up. Make it bigger. Keep going.
That's about as big as I can make it on WhatsApp. Can you not see? Did you say email them, Thomas? What email address did you use, please? Because I think my shitter email address. I've got to check. Let's just see. Let me just go to email.
The brand is TW Steel.
Yes.
That's a good brand.
Really? Let me just check. I've got a few emails. Let me just check one of my emails and see. You could have, if you've done you might have done it to the Teen Tickers one. Let me just have a look. Sorry, guys. Just pad out, Brian, while I'm doing this, mate.
What do you want me to? You want me to sit here and talk for a while?
You just sit a total while, and let me just. I'm just going to check now.
Okay. We could go to doggy cam because there is no doggies there.
Sorry, yeah, they've just decided to lie on the sofa together.
The dogs have quit.
Yeah, the dogs have quit.
Yeah. Well, we'll put them down there. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, Thomas, I'm not going to announce it, but let me just reply to you in WhatsApp with the email address I want you to send them to. Okay, and then because I can't blow them up big enough in WhatsApp. So just let me reply to you now, and you can send them, and we'll have a look. We'll try and rate it. Thanks, guys.
Ooh.
Right, Thomas, there you go. That's the email address, please, sir.
So that was a pretty fancy looking watch that he sent in, and I like the fact that the barcoded price tag was still attached.
It's still
to
got the tag on
buckle.
it. I can't believe it. So he's actually bought it. I don't know when he just bought it. Does he live across the road? He just run out and bought it. Is it now for the
Yeah.
Yeah.
It still comes with tags and stickers attached.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go in now and see. Let's just.
So that shitter, I mean, that's got to be good stuff if it's still got the tags and the plastic.
Yeah, I'm just okay. Yeah, here we go. Right, let me just pick. Let's see how big I can make this picture now. Hopefully, right. Okay, let me just share my screen now and see. Thanks for padding out, Brian. You did a wonderful job.
I'm just sitting here.
Okay.
Shitter or hitter?
Shitter or hitter. Right. Is that too big or too small? Please tell me you can see that.
I can see it. Make it bigger. If you rub on it, maybe it'll, there you go. Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah. There we go.
TW Steel, right.
TW Steel, handmade in China.
Handmade in China, right. It's a bit.
I have a serious complaint with this shitter, besides the fact that it looks like there's a $399 US price tag on there, and it says 48 millimeters. But why would you put the date and just chop off part of the 3? Seriously? You can't afford.
You've got enough fucking dial on there, being 48 mil to give a date to give the 3 its own little space, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I would have put the 3 above the 6 and below the water resistance.
Please tell me you did not pay $400 US.
Yeah,
for this.
yeah. Please tell us. Please tell us you got it from TK Maxx at like £19.99.
100-meter water resistant on a leather strapped watch that's trying to look like a Flieger strap.
Right. So what is the two things, the two little dots below the 12 above the TW Steel?
Decoration? Or what a great uncle of mine called tits on a bull. They don't do anything. They're just hanging there.
And we got another there. Oh God, look at the box.
Oh, it came in a box.
It came in like a steel box. Look at that. Look at a box. Did he buy a box for 400 quid and get the watch for 3? Is it 400 quid?
Yeah, he meant to buy the box, and I opened it up, and accidentally there was a watch inside.
Now you see at the bottom, it's got Think Green. Can you see that?
Yeah.
I just let you know that my recycle bin is green.
Your TW Steel is something. www.twsteel.com.
Yeah, it's original. They bought the domain. The domain cost them about £1, I think. Let's just. There we are in all its glory. What the fuck?
All right. Here's my thoughts on this watch. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it's got one too many 9s in the price.
That's the only thing you don't like about it, really? Fucking hell,
yeah. For $39.99, that's a good looking watch. For $399,
yeah. No. As you said, how much you paid for it? Yeah, I'm just not looking at.
Oh, he said it was a gift.
Are you still friends with them?
was it one of those what do they call them, dirty Santa gifts, where you try to get the worst gifts?
Yeah, was it? Well, yeah, was it? A Secret Santa?
Is it a quartz movement? Is another thing that I'm assuming it is quartz.
Oh, come on, you're not going to get a mechanic. You're around 400 quid. Jesus, okay, look at the.
Yeah, you could get a Chinese mechanical movement. Ray says 2-star rating.
So QC3, quality control 3. That means that's the age of the quality control person, who's the 3-year-old. The 3-year-old quality control person has passed it.
10 atmospheres, all stainless steel, water resistant, TW4018. It's not a bad looking watch, except for the weird date thing.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have any problem with the way it looks. I don't think you should sell a 100-meter water resistant watch with a leather or fake leather strap on it, but yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna say that price is what they is what they think they can fucking get for it. So that's all in with what the rating, and we've got to take the price in consideration. I said if it's $39.99, we'll think whoopee, it's good for somebody for a first watch, but they're on the fucking drugs at £400. That's nearly Hamilton khaki field mechanical price. You know what I mean?
Tissot PRX priced.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we have to take everything into consideration.
Yeah.
When we're talking about, so
that's almost double. That's almost almost double the price of the Moon swatches.
Yeah, which is so much more. Fucking hell. So I'm
100 meters.
Okay. Yeah. 100 meters. Right.
Yeah.
So 30 Danny said, did they not like? Yeah, did they not like it?
Thomas said it's mechanical.
It's mechanical. What the flying? Can he Thomas? What move has he got on it then? It's not going to be a Seiko unless it's what? Yeah, fucking hell, mechanical. £400, Brian.
I'm telling you, I'm liking it more and more. 100 meters, date, water resistant, good looking blue dial. Too big for me.
Yeah, 48 mil. I mean, come off it. Who makes a 48? Who goes out there with a 48 mil mechanical? He'll have a fuck off big spacer in it, won't it?
Wait, who goes out there with a 19 millimeter thick Omega?
I'm telling you, if someone put a 19.5 mil Omega in front of you in this one, you're taking this, aren't you?
Well, no, I'm taking the Omega because I know I can sell it for more than this.
Okay, but if you told you could have one, but you gotta wear it, not sell it.
Oh, I'm taking this one over the Omega.
I thought so. Yeah.
I'm not putting a SWAT. Well,
so I'm interested, Thomas. You come up with a great one, mate. For the Ray Harrison said 3 attempts to pass the QC. Nice one. Right, as far as tea goes, Elite Sophie, evening, John. Hello, Elite Sophie. Good afternoon, love. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining our resurrected feature that is called Rate My Shitter. So basically, it's coming back in a couple of weeks when I know that my dedicated email address actually is live and working. And then what we do, we just get people to email pictures in of their shitter watches, and we rate it based on tea. So this is going to be. It's going to be. This is going to have to be PG tips at the very most. Yeah, I think it's going to be a very weak PG tips. So it's PG tips, but someone just got it and they just dipped it in the fucking cup, and then chucked it away, and it's very it's horrible and weak and yeah.
So here's how I'm going to rate it, because here in the colonies, the former British colonies, several hotels that are mainly roadside, but Holiday Inn and Hamptons, decent ones, Several of them have coffee and hot water 24 hours a day in the lobby.
Yeah.
And they will leave out some pouches, some individually packed tea bags of like Bigelow tea. And the water's never quite hot enough because the water's been sitting in a carafe for all that time. So this is, because he got it as a gift, this is free, inexpensive hotel lobby tea.
Okay. Wow.
It does the job. It feels okay. It's better than anything else you got laying around for free.
Right. Got it. Yeah.
But you're not dreaming of it.
No.
It's not sitting at some posh Fortnum and Mason tea room tea. Yeah. That's where I'm at. But I like the way it looks.
So I need to first of all give a shout out to Elite Sophia, who just joined. Thank you. She's training for the Barcelona Marathon. I've seen her on the socials. She's absolutely killing it. She's absolutely there. 10th of March is Judgment Day, and she's going out there absolutely killing it. And I know how hot he can get out there as well. So
good for her. Wow.
Good. First of all, thank you for coming to join the little show in the tea room. I much appreciate it, and absolutely good luck with the marathon. And please come back and tell us how you got on. And tell your man if he wants to come and join us at any point, he can come and join us. And he can even come into the panel. It'd be great to have him on the panel. Seriously.
Yeah.
Well, Danny, if he wants to come and join the panel sometime, please. Be nice to have him.
There's Chili Badger's rating of it.
Tea that's been stirred by a rude part of a body. Do you know what? Up north, this is a bit sideways, but I've got to say, there's a couple of lads I know used to go out drinking occasionally, and one of them, luckily, absolutely know it never happened to me, but one of them was known to put his "How's your father's" in someone else's pint when they went off to the loo and stir it, and then watch him drink it. Seriously, I'm not joking. It was years ago, obviously, but he'd get it out and dangle it in and stir it and then put it back, and then the guy would come back, and then he'd watch him pick his pint up when they're playing pool or something. I'm a big swig of his pint. So guess what? I was just loving that. Oh dear. Sorry.
Oh.
We digress.
Oh. Were the pints were the pints cold?
Yeah, I think they were.
Oh,
I didn't care. I don't think he cared at the time. I think it was pretty leathered.
Yeah.
I think some of the time I probably drove them there because it was just safer to not sort of
in your 1962 Morris Minor.
Yeah. I wish I had one of them actually. Could that be worth a fortune?
Okay.
So yeah, absolutely. Oh. Right. So it looks like he's what did Certy Danny says, you need to delete the stream. YouTube are going to get you a strike for offensive watches. Oh yeah, correct. Exactly. So, thank you very much for a fantastic Rate My Shitter, Thomas. That was brilliant. Keep them coming if you've got any more. I said I will. I'll get the dedicated email address up and running again and reset the password, and then tell you all what it is next week. And if you have them to hand, you've got actually. Well, basically, if you've got them to hand, take pictures of them now, and then you can email them over to the dedicated address next week. I'll make sure at the beginning of the show I'll give the address, the email address out, and then we'll see what we get in. And could be yes. Thank you very much. We will bring that feature back. Why not? Yes.
Bring back the toilet. Bring back the toilet.
Yeah. Thanks everyone. Right, we'll wrap this up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for Brian again for making it so entertainment. Thank you for the craze who have just knocked off and are busy snoring on the sofa. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for the super chats from Thomas and Muhammad Ali. Brilliant. Thank you everyone. And we will bid you farewell and we will see you next week. Good night.